How does the Unsecurity Council affect ICC jurisdiction in IHL? Imagine a world where justice can be delayed or blocked just because of political interests. That's what happens sometimes with the International Criminal Court and the United Nations Security Council. The Security Council plays a big role in shaping how the ICC can act during armed conflicts. It has the power to refer situations to the court, even if the countries involved are not part of the ICC. This means that if there are serious crimes like war crimes or crimes against humanity happening in a country that is not a member, the Security Council can still ask the ICC to investigate. This helps ensure accountability for violations of international humanitarian law, especially in places where the national justice systems might not be able to act. The Security Council can also pause or delay ICC investigations or prosecutions through a process called deferral. This is outlined in the Rome Statute, the treaty that created the ICC. If the Security Council believes that pursuing justice might threaten international peace or security, it can temporarily stop the ICC from acting for up to 1 year. This can be renewed, giving the Security Council control over when and where the court can intervene. Another important aspect is the crime of aggression, which involves a state using force against another country's sovereignty. The ICC's jurisdiction over this crime depends on the Security Council's decision. The Council must first determine that an act of aggression has taken place before the ICC can prosecute. This means that the Security Council retains a key role in deciding whether the court can address certain serious violations of the laws of armed conflict. However, this relationship is not always straightforward. The Security Council's decisions can be influenced by political interests, especially because of the veto power held by its 5 permanent members. Some of these members are not parties to the Rome Statute, which means they can block referrals or investigations that might target their allies or nationals. This can limit the ICC's ability to act in some situations. Additionally, the Security Council may not always cooperate with the ICC by enforcing arrest warrants or helping with investigations, which can hinder accountability. Overall, the Security Council acts as both a facilitator and a gatekeeper for the ICC. It can extend the court's reach through referrals and activate jurisdiction over crimes like aggression. But its political nature can also restrict the court's independence and effectiveness in enforcing international humanitarian law and protecting civilians during war. This balance between judicial independence and political responsibility shapes how justice is served in times of conflict.